I'm Andy Stoforis. I'm the founder of Andy Sto, a blog for digital nomads, remote workers, and company leaders. Well, if I had to describe 2022 in one word, it would be confirmation, because this year was to be a confirmation that remote work is here to stay, and it's not just a trend related to the pandemic. I personally see more and more companies asking for advice on how to manage remote teams and how to deal with a global workforce. Yeah, I believe this is just a beginning. Well, there are many destinations to recommend. Unfortunately, I can't list them all. This year, I've been to destinations like Georgia, Turkey, Germany, Switzerland. They are all very interesting, especially if you are a hiking lover. I particularly believe that cities like Tbilisi, Antalya are perfect to build digital nomads hubs. But it's important to know that due to the war in Ukraine, rental costs in those particular destinations doubled or even tripled. So it's not as affordable as in the past, but just important to keep this in mind. And apart from that, we recently covered a piece about the best destinations for winter. And in the top warm destinations, we have Madeira, Koh Phangan in Thailand, Bali, Cabo Verde, Costa Rica, Brazil, and Palma de Mallorca. And in the top winter spirit destinations, we have Prague, Tallinn, Budapest, Zagreb, Ljubljana. And in the top budget destinations, it's about Bansko in Bulgaria, Belgrade in Serbia, and then Georgia and Turkey, even though I mentioned that it's not so affordable anymore like in the past, but still compared to many destinations, it still is. I think all the interviews were very fascinating, very insightful, and my team and I really want to thank all the speakers this year. It's been a very interesting interview format, and we are going to continue with more and more speakers next year, and try also to create new video formats, because I believe that live events can be also interesting for the blog. So yeah, definitely a lot of good interviews. I'm not going to say that one of them was better than the other ones, because they were all very insightful. Well, there are many articles that caught a lot of attention and interest on the blog this year. If I have to highlight some type of articles, it's first the digital nomad visa updates, and there were many this year, like Argentina, Colombia, Montenegro, Hungary, Malaysia, and many more. It's very fascinating to see that lots of people are very interested in those digital nomad visa updates. And on my side, I'm curious to get more data on how many people are really applying for some specific visa. The second type of article that got a lot of interest is the local initiatives, like the free travel month in Herzegovina, new digital nomad village in Pipa, in Brazil, and also articles like the Lenovo Work for Humankind initiative that consists in contributing to the local community of a Chilean island, and also helping with the island biodiversity conservation. And then we have a third type of articles that are more like, for example, is it legal to be a digital nomad? It brought a lot of attention, especially for corporates. There were many good news in 2022 for digital nomads, despite the war in Ukraine, also the energy crisis. If I have to point at one in particular, it would be that more and more countries consider digital nomads and remote workers as the future of tourism. And as it stands now, there are more than 40 countries that are offering digital nomad visas. Even if some of them are a bit controversial in terms of requirements, I believe it's a good step forward. There are many challenges for digital nomads. One of the main purposes as a location-independent professional is to contribute to the local economy and have a positive impact on the locals. Some cities, digital nomads are partially responsible for increasing rental prices and limiting access to the property for locals. I'm talking about a few specific cities in the world, definitely not all of them, but what I mean is that it's always important to carefully select the next destination and figure out how to positively contribute to the local community. As a traveler in general, you always want to respect the lives of the locals. Yeah, next year I believe there will be more and more corporate nomads and more remote-first companies that will be part of the nomadic movement. Yeah, only the companies with, I would say, old school management will be a bit reluctant for a while. There are some companies like that, that's fine. But the ones willing to innovate and prioritize their employees' well-being are either already going remote first or are going to do so. So it's just a matter of time. But I have many goals for my community in 2023. Firstly, it's to create more useful video content on top of the articles and launch new video formats, as I said earlier. And secondly, we are launching Xpoint. It's a talent pool of remote work and digital nomad experts that we are going to connect with corporates to help them with their remote strategies. My wish to you is to live in the present moment and fully enjoy your nomadic life. We live in a world of notifications, distractions, and constant performance, but we don't have to forget that the most important in life is taking time for yourself, for the people we love, and investing in yourself. Last but not least, I also want to wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.